Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Blackhawk59 from Gamers Anonymous, here today to introduce our first ever GA reviews. My buddy Icehawk here is going to be in charge of it, and I'm going to let him take over. Enjoy, guys.
Welcome to GA Review. This is our brand new thing that Gamers Anonymous is doing. We are sitting down with our group of very smart, intelligent panelists, and we are going to sit down and review newer, older, just like kind of forgotten games or newer games that are coming out. The people I'm going to be with tonight is Not My Fault, or JBD, or Jim Bob, or Not Your Fault, or whatever the hell his name is. Say hi.
Hello.
I don't think it's
G.A.
Jim
Mikey,
Bob.
G.A. Mikey.
Hey.
G.A. Mikey, as we like to be called, and Blackhawk.
Where's my nickname? Do I not get one? I guess not.
No,
Alright.
you don't get a damn nickname. And I am Icehawk, of course, the leader of this group. Well, actually, Blackhawk is, but I'm the leader of this camera. Damn it. First review tonight is going to be Gears of War 3. Now, obviously, if you've played Gears of War 1 or 2, you got a pretty good idea on what Gears of War 3 is going to be about. Has all the old friends, except for Carmine's, because they always die. And you got some new friends as well, like the new Carmine brother, because, you know, they had triplets or something. So, starting this out.
I always enjoy Sam's voice. She was also in Dragon Age.
Was she really?
Yeah, she was in Dragon Age Origins. She's got a great voice for games. I always enjoy hearing it, even though that sounds a little creepy.
Okay, a little fun fact, next time you're trying to impress a girl out there, GA members, Sam's voice was also in Dragon Age. So, little FF, bring that up. Guarantee you, you're gonna bring your girl back to your pad on that note. Okay. Anyways, let's start out with graphics. What do you guys think?
I think the graphics are pretty amazing. They have it has like, well, it's better, definitely better than Gears 1 and 2.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. Blackhawk, what do you think about the graphics?
I've always been a fan of it. I think it was introduced in Gears 2. Maybe it was 3, but I'm pretty sure it's Gears of War 2, where you had the runoff of the rain, and you could stand in it, and you would actually see it run off the body, like off the body.
Yeah,
that was very impressive. That was very impressive.
Actually.
Well, I mean, who's just gonna go stand in the rain and
Then
look
again,
at that?
I don't really sit there and pay attention.
Blackhawk would.
Yeah, no, I did notice that actually. It was very good, and the Gears of War graphics throughout the whole series, 1, 2, and 3, have been absolutely amazing. Just seeing them.
I wouldn't go all the way to amazing. I would say Gears 1 was good. Gears 2 had some improvements,
and then Gears 3 had the good graphics. It just
it was all leading up to Gears 3 basically. And I mean, it all turned out to be a really, really great game overall with the graphics. But Gears 1 graphics, if you play Gears of War 3 and go back to Gears of War 1, you're gonna go, what the hell am I playing? I mean, it's just gonna be like, But
well, that's the other thing is, but you got to take it and look at when the game came out and when it was released. Was it amazing graphics to you? And when I remember when the game first came out, at the time it was beautiful. Like I could say I'm gonna go back and play the regular Nintendo Mario, and these graphics, I'm gonna say,
and
what the
people
fuck
thought
are these
the
kind of
graphics then were good though.
Yeah.
You know, people thought that was the good graphics back in the day.
Yeah, and you're right. Okay, well, let's, since we basically got to jump on the graphics already, why don't we jump into single and multiplayer? What do you guys think on that? What are your takes on that?
I got to jump in there and just tell you about the single player. That single player, I had my best friend, because the first two were just co-op, just with two people.
Right.
And it was you got so emotionally tied in with Dom and Marcus that you felt like you were literally fighting the war right by their side, which I really enjoyed in the single player. And then in the third one, you got to have up to 4 people, which made it even more amazing because you could invite more friends to play with you.
Yeah, right. I really did enjoy that, and it was such a great in-depth storyline like other great games out there where you get emotionally attached to these characters, and that's what makes a great video game, is where you actually, when Dom dies, or when Marcus doesn't die. But
you didn't even say spoiler alert. Great job.
Oh, well, okay, how long has this game been out?
Ruined
For a while. If these fucking kids didn't play it, that's their own goddamn
Now,
fault.
some little kid's gonna watch this and cry because you told him already.
Oh, really? Carmine does too. Boom. Anyways, no, actually, he lives. That's another spoiler. Anyways, but it really does. Exceptional job on the storyline, I think. Paul, what do you think about this?
I really like how they introduced the Lambent in there. And in Gears of War 2, when they first introduced it, it didn't really show like their yellowish color, even though you said, hey, you killed the Lambent. But then when you go into Gears of War 3, it has the full color and it shows better.
Yeah, what's that stuff called?
It was emulsion.
Emulsion. That's it.
Emulsion. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And and what happened was when Marcus's dad, Adam Phoenix, was the one who tried to what was it? He made E-Day, which was bad, and then everything from there on went pretty bad. Yeah.
Okay, that was in depth. All right, now let's jump into the.
I couldn't really explain it. I got stuck.
Okay, storyline was great. All right, any guys out there who haven't played Gears? I number one, never played Gears of War 1. Very rarely played Gears of War 2. I fully loved Gears of War 3, just jumping into it off the bat. It's a great game.
Oh, man,
guys.
so you forgot the storyline from 1 and 2, did you?
Exactly. But Gears of War 3 was such a great game. I know, but it was such a great game that I understood the storyline playing through it.
Yeah, because it told everything at the introduction.
Yeah, it's a great game to play for the single player, but I remember that first and second one. I remember parts of the campaign. You just got so emotionally attached, and you saw the friendship between them. And spoiler alert, when Dom did die, it was just heartbreaking. I actually pathetically
did you cry? Were you a bitch?
I did cry.
Oh,
I did
God.
cry when it happened. It was sad. I couldn't believe it was sad. Like, I mean, and it was happy at the same time because it's what he wanted. He wanted to see his wife. He wanted to go see Maria again.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now we're all aware that we're nerds, and get emotionally attached to other characters.
It happens.
It
Virtual
happens.
characters.
But, yeah. Let's jump into multiplayer, guys. I just got to go out and say right here, multiplayer is a great throw-in. The cover systems, well, it's not flawless, but it's pretty damn good.
It does have its positive and negative effects, though.
It does.
For example, the Gnasher and the Sawed-Off, they're way too overpowered in this game.
Yeah, they are. Well, I mean, think about it. A shotgun's a shotgun. You shoot a guy point blank, he's going to explode to bits.
That's just an automatic
Yeah, but if you think about it, I don't know if anybody else has done this, but in Gears of War 2, people would have shotgun battles because it wouldn't do as much damage as it does now.
Yeah.
And now when you do a shotgun battle, it just kills you instantly.
The thing that I hated in Gears of War, the whole glitch system with the shotguns.
Right.
You would people shoot it while they were like in transition of taking cover, or if they were rolling to the side, they were shooting it while they were on their back. I never figured out how to do that or why it was happening, but it got pretty ridiculous, and that's why I never really became a true fan of the player versus player multiplayer in Gears of War. Now, if you go to the Horde mode, that's a whole different story. I'm a huge fan of that.
It is a whole different story. I think with player versus player, there's cheap shit. In any video game, you're always gonna find cheap stuff. I mean, you're always going to get the 3-year-old or 5-year-old or 10-year-old getting in there saying, I want to play a game! And then they're cheap little bitches and then they fucking suck. By the way, kids, if you are under the age of 18, grow up and then play the game right, alright? Don't be a little girl, okay?
Okay.
Not you, Mikey. Mikey, not your father, cool. But, why don't we go into favorite weapons? What is your guys' favorite weapon of this Gears of War 3?
I guess I'll jump
Ooh.
in first, and I'll say the boom shot.
The boom
Ooh,
shot.
the boom shot. That's
The
a
boom
classic.
shot.
That is a classic weapon.
I like the boom shot. I will say that it's tough. I mean, I can automatically eliminate the shotguns. Never a shotgun fan, except recently in Gotham City, but that's a different story.
Yeah. We'll touch on that later.
I would say the regular Lancer. I was actually not a fan of the Retro Lancer at all.
What?
I didn't like. I
can
didn't like
understand why.
I didn't like that whole charging up thing.
What about the aim? Is it because the aim and shit?
Yeah, the aim was just like ridiculous. I felt
like every time you shot, it keep
was
moving up.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand a bit, but that was just like I was shooting at the sky in like 2 seconds if you held on.
It was
to
a
the
little.
trigger.
I will say that the aim is ridiculous, but you do not understand the joy of just going into that spike mode and a dude comes around a corner and you just go.
I will say the cinematic effects of it is amazing. It's always fun. And it's always, and also speaking of that is the assassinations, the different ways with the guns. That's also
very clever.
That
was very clever.
Yeah, but also I would say the sniper rifle in Gears of War 1 was by far my favorite. And the funny thing about it, when I did play player versus player, which was really only in Gears of War 1, I owned with that sniper. And I never realized it until after I quit playing that actually there was a better zoom than just the left trigger.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't until after I quit playing, and I was just sniping people's heads off just holding the left trigger.
Nice.
Wow.
Paul, what's your favorite weapon in Gears of War 3?
I would the Retro Lancer.
The Retro Lancer, another fellow Retro Lancer fan. I enjoy it. All right, you guys got any last comments about this game or anything like that?
Yeah, I got one. The one thing I'd love to add that no other game has, I actually, maybe they have, but I haven't noticed it, but no other game has done is in the settings, the whole sensitivity. I love how you can change the sensitivity from the side to side and up and down to make it so it's equal. One thing that pisses me off now in Halo is it just changes this overall sensitivity. And if you ever realize it, the up and down is slower than the side to side.
You're right.
And if you're trying to go at, and someone jumps and you're trying to move it diagonally, technically it does throw you off. You may not notice it, but that's one thing that annoys me. And Gears of War nailed it when they did those sensitivity settings, and you could adjust it so it's even all across. And I love that.
Yeah. That was very impressive that they did that and went in and put in the extra effort to make that character your character, and I did enjoy that too. Anything else?
Yeah. How did you guys feel about the Horde?
The Horde mode?
Oh yeah, we forgot to talk about that.
Oh shit! Good one, Mikey.
It was by
was
far
good.
the best defensive setup game. Like I guess you would say Firefight Horde mode or whatever it's called. I don't know which one came out with it first. But
Halo Firefight with ODST.
I enjoyed a lot. I mean, in Gears of War 2, it was great, and then in Gears of War 3, they made it absolutely amazing by adding those not modifications, but what is it? The turret fortifications. Thank you. The turret, the barracks, the other crap that you can get. I mean, around it's awesome what you could do, and I really enjoy it. And when I do play Gears of War, that's what I play now.
What I really enjoy about the Horde is the map packs that you get to play on. Yeah. Like Cove, because there's this one map on Forces of Nature where you can literally see the tornado in the back. I believe it's artillery, if I'm correct. Not so sure.
I noticed that actually.
Yeah, those are the cool maps. I haven't played them, but I know the Force of Nature always have that the
I
weather
remember
effect in the background.
Remember when we did Classic Horde, guys, and that was pretty much a bitch because we had no fortification.
Oh yeah.
And we had to basically work as a team.
They did that in the Gears of War 3 weekend or whatever, the Classic Horde. That was annoying.
That was but we did it.
Yeah, we did it. Yeah, it was fun to go back to and do that and enjoy it. Yeah. But it was definitely a challenge.
Can piss us off.
Yeah. One thing I almost want to say is I don't know why they didn't do this, but maybe it's probably because the programming side it would be too glitchy. But I almost want to say, like, I wish you could just place the turrets, or like the automated turrets, or you know, the machine gun turrets, the mounted turrets, like anywhere you want, or the barracks. You could set it up anywhere you want. I mean, I guess.
But
I guess people would.
They needed it in the code, dude. They needed it to stay. I know what you're getting at on that. But they needed it to stay in a certain area. I mean,
and I could also see
it would glitch up, and it wouldn't be as fluid as it would be right now.
Yeah, and I could also see people just like camping out and then putting like 6 barracks in a row. So like it takes forever to get. So yeah, I can see for the creation side of the game why they didn't do that. But overall, Horde, I absolutely love it, and I think it's one of the best firefight/Horde games out there.
Yeah. Fall, do you have anything else to add?
No.
All right, guys. Well, we're doing a rating system, and it's going to be it's going to go from 1 to 10. Simple enough, not that difficult. 10 means, from us, 10 means it's an all-around good game. Well, guys, we've touched on everything. Let's give this thing our very first GA. This is groundbreaking achievement. GA rating for Gears of War 3. I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Blackhawk, what do you give it?
I actually would absolutely agree with you. A 9.5 out of 10. And my reasoning is because everything in the game I think is near perfection. The only thing I would say that takes away is the player versus player aspect of it. Don't get me wrong. I still love it. I just hate the bullshit glitching that happens a lot.
Yeah. Mikey, what do you give it?
I actually agree with you guys with the 9.5. I love the Horde and the campaign and the multiplayer. I would recommend this game to other players.
All right. Not your fault or my fault, where the hell your name is again. You need to change your fucking name, dude.
I agree with you guys too. 9.5.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, we give Gears of War 3 a 9.5 out of 10, which means it's a pretty freaking amazing game. Go out and buy it.